It was a cold 18 degrees when we rung in the new year. By the 20th, we had 2 inches of snow. But just 9 days later, we tied a record high when we reached 76 degrees. Then 2 days later, it snowed again. On February the 1st, we had 13.2 inches of snow in Tulsa and blizzard conditions. Roads were a mess. On the 2nd, we set a record low. We fell to minus 12 on the 10th of February, but that was warm compared to what they had in Nowata. With over a foot of snow on the ground, clear skies and dry air, the state's all-time record low was set. They fell all the way to minus 31 that very cold day. 7 days later, Tulsa warmed right back up. We were 79 degrees. March was the 8th driest since the records began back in 1895. Wildfires were reported nearly every day. On the 11th, the governor's office declared a state of emergency for all 77 counties. On the 20th of March, we reached 84 degrees in Tulsa. April was a very stormy month. Preliminary reports show over 35 tornadoes touched down. On the 14th, an EF3 tornado struck Tuska, killing 2 people and leveling the town. There were 70-mile-an-hour winds in Hominy, 94-mile-an-hour wind gust in Kay County. Westville had nearly 15 inches of rain. There was flooding in parts of eastern Oklahoma, and on the 25th of April, we had 23 reports of flash flooding. It was a very active month. May was even more extreme. It was the deadliest since May of 1999. Preliminary reports show at least 27 tornadoes. On the 22nd and on the 24th, that's when we had most of our storms, we had 10 fatalities. An EF5 hit near El Reno, that's in central Oklahoma, and they had a wind gust of 151 miles per hour at the Mesonet site there. In May, the deadly Joplin tornado changed the town forever.
And when we came out, it looked like a war zone. It looked like we'd been hit with a bomb.
On the 22nd of May, we heated right back up. We were 93 degrees in Tulsa. The National Weather Service research team from Topeka measured a 6-inch diameter hailstone near Gotebo on May the 23rd. That is one of the largest hailstones ever recorded in Oklahoma. In June, the heat and the drought kicked into high gear. It was the second hottest and the 4th driest June since weather records were kept beginning in 1895. Tulsa's first of many triple-digit highs was 106, hit on June the 27th. On the 14th, a microburst brought baseball-sized hail and 80-mile-an-hour winds to Norman, bringing significant damage. In July, according to the Oklahoma Mesonet, we had an average temperature of 89.1 degrees, making it the all-time hottest month of any state anywhere in the country. Tulsa reached triple digits 26 times in July. The hottest was 107, reached on 4 separate occasions. In August, an EF2 tornado destroyed 3 homes near Locust Grove, killing 1 and injuring 5 others. It was on the ground for over 5 miles. August will go in the record books as the hottest on record ever for Oklahoma. The first 8 days of August, we were 100 or hotter, and we had a total of 14 triple-digit days. Wildfires were nearly a daily concern. In September, we had 2 more 100-degree days in Tulsa, bringing us to a total of 44 days of 100 or hotter. Overall, though, September was much cooler. It was also the second driest September ever recorded in the state. In October, Tulsa reached 91 on the 16th. Then 4 days later, we had our first freeze. Thanks to a powerful geomagnetic storm on the sun, we were treated to a rare glimpse of the aurora borealis, something much more common sight in areas to the north. This image was taken just north of Tahlequah. November was the 12th wettest November on record. Most of the rain in the state fell 11.05 inches. That happened in Tahlequah. Statewide, the average was 63.8. It makes it the 5th warmest on record. There was also an EF4 tornado that struck the Mesonet site in Tipton. There were 10 tornadoes all in November. On November the 5th, a 5.6 magnitude earthquake struck. It was one of the largest ever recorded in Oklahoma. It was centered near Shawnee and could be felt in surrounding states. There were also many aftershocks. While we had a little bit of snow early in the month, most Decembers you got to use one of these to clean off the driveway. Towards the end of December, the temperatures were so warm, folks were actually out with their lawnmowers. Now, no matter what happens in 2012, we'll be here tracking it for you. I'm Dan Threlkeld. 2 News works for you.